Hello learners and welcome to the Human Resource Management course. My name is Matrika Prasad Sharma, the course coordinator for management. In today's session, we will be diving deep into the topic Introduction to Human Resource Management. I'm excited to take you through this journey and help you build a very strong understanding of human resource management subject. Imagine you are the HR manager of a growing startup transitioning from a small team to a larger organization. The company's leadership seeks your advice on building an effective human resource management system to manage recruitment, employee development, and performance. You outline the concept of HRM as a strategic approach to managing people effectively to achieve organizational goals. So as you discuss the objectives of HRM, such as attracting talent, improving employee performance, and ensuring job satisfaction, the leadership begins to see its importance. You then highlight the scope of HRM, which includes workforce planning, training and development, compensation, and employee welfare, ensuring that all the aspects of employee engagement and organizational success are covered. How can HRM objectives and scope contribute to building a successful and productive organization? Understanding the concepts in depth is essential to exploring the answers. So let us proceed with the topics. At the end of this topic, you will be able to discuss the concept of HRM, explain the objectives of HRM. You'll be able to elaborate the scope of HRM. As all we know, an organization comprises of 4 resources: man, living being, material, money and machinery, or we can say it is a blend of material and human resource. Material refers to money and machines pre-arranged by organization for production or trade. Human resource is an organization's most valuable and unique asset. It is the human that make use of non-human resources. So human resource is the most important asset for the organization. As the author also described Fisher, Schoendelf and Shaw in their book of Human Resource Management, human resource involve all management decisions and practices that directly affect or influence the people or human resource who work for the organization. So that is why it is important to manage the human resource properly, and that is why we are understanding this subject and concept also in deep. Now come to the meaning of human resource management. If we understand this more profoundly, human resource management combines 3 different words: human, resource, and management. Human are the human beings which we have already discussed. The resource is anything available in limited capacity. The management is the overall management of the asset. So human resource management refers to the proper and maximum utilization of the available skill force within an organization. Human resource manage an organization human resource to achieve its goal and objective. It involves managing the employees of an organization in manner so it can maximize the productivity and efficiency while ensuring also that employees is also satisfied with their work. Human resource management is the strategic approach of the organizations which fulfill the nurturing and supporting employees and ensuring a positive workplace so that an employee can work very well and efficiently, and together that employee fully with together employee organization work very efficiently. It is a function, human resource management is a function which varies according to the businesses, industries, and also according to the trade. But the main functions of human resource which exist like recruitment, compensation and benefits, training and development, and employees relations, these are the general functions of comes under into the human resource management, which is recruitment, compensation and benefit, training and development, employees relation. To go deep into the human resource management, first understand what is the human resource exactly. Basically, human resource for an organization means which a person having educations, with that education this person is able to work their job, and also the value and beliefs of that person, plus the knowledge that person is having to acquire, and also that person is performing their task by acquiring that knowledge, and the particular skills that is required to do that particular task is the resource for an organization. The attitude of a person to carry forward a task or a job is the source and resource for the organization, and the aptitude and mental ability of a person is the resource for the organization. If we talk about how human resources, this is the resource which is unique and different from the other resources and other materials and tools. Human resource is different because whatever the human resource is getting is increased day by day. For example, if you take the example of car or machinery, if we use the car and machinery daily basis, their value get depleted. But the value of the human resources increases as they work, as they get the experiences. Human resource alone can give greater than the input. Whatever the input and whatever the investment made by the organization to the human resource, they gives more output than the input. Human resource is more flexible than the other resources. As we say, because human resources having their own ability, they have their own creativity, they have their own thinking ability, that they can think according and they can mold themselves according to. That is why human resource is the more flexible than the other resources. If we understand what are the main objective of human resource management, or what are the main objective behind to manage the human resource is, it is the link between the top management and the employees. Through managing the employees, a manager or HR person can make a link between the top management, or we can say employer. So human resource manages the link between the top management and employees. Second objective of human resource management is to arrange and maintain adequate manpower inventory, so that at the time of vacancy that right person can be available. So this is the main objective, to arrange and maintain the adequate manpower inventory, which in turn ensures the smooth functioning of the organization and the work of the organization. And the third objective of the human resource management, or to managing the human resources, to offer the training, develop skill, enhance the productivity, and increase an individual and organization performance to achieve its goal. Like to give the training to the employee so that employee can enhance, and through the enhancement of employee, an organization can also enhance. So these are the objective of the human resource management. Next, objective of human resource management, to devise employees' benefit schemes for improving employees' motivation and group morale also. The next objective of human resource management, to give them some benefits, some schemes, and motivate the employees so that employees can work according to that and can improve the employees' motivation and also have some enthusiasm, create some enthusiasm onto employees towards their work also. To ensure and enhance the quality of work life, it is the main purpose behind to manage the human resource in an organization, to help keep up ethical values and behavior among employees within and outside the organization. It means like create some ethical values, morals and discipline in the employees and the behavior of the employees, so that it can be maintained within the organization, and whatever the delivery the employee is giving, it can maintain to outside the organizations also. The scope of human resource management is quite extensive and cover a wide range of functions and responsibility within an organization. HRM is a crucial department in any organization. It deals with managing and maximizing the potential of the most critical asset of any organization. Its people here are some key areas that fall within the scope of human resource management. Human resource management cover various activities and functions related to managing organizations' overall workforce. HRM is crucial in ensuring that an organization employees are effectively recruited, developed and successful, motivated and retained to achieve the organizational objective also. All managers are involved in HR executive activities, or we can say HR manager or any manager are involved into the HR activities such as selecting, training, inducting, compensation, motivating them and maintaining the industrial relation among the employees, and also the employer and employee relation also. The staffing is performed by the manager as managerial function directly or indirectly through the HR department. Staffing is the function which is performed by, as we already discussed, that staffing is a function which is already performed by the HR manager or with the help of the manager. Now come to the scope and the function of HRM in detail. It is covered into three parts. First is human resource management and personnel management. It focuses on managing and developing the workforce to achieve the company's strategic goal. It encompasses a wide range of activities related to personnel management and its primary object to ensure that an organization has the right people with the right skill in the right position at the right time. This is typically direct workforce management, which is directly related to the workforce. The overall objective is to ascertain individual growth, development and effectiveness, which indirectly contribute to organizational development. It also includes performance appraisal, appraising the performance of the employees, developing new skill, disbursement of wages, incentive, allowances, traveling, policies and procedure and other related course of action is all included into the scope of human resource management under the personnel management. Now, human resource management scope under the employees welfare, how during the having the employees welfare, how can the employees can be managed in the organization. Employees welfare is about determining employees' real need, what employees want exactly from the organization and fulfilling them with the active participation both management and employees. This particular aspect of human resource management deal with working conditions and amenities at the workplace. It means it is dealing with and it is taking care of employees, what condition they are working. How can we improve and what facilities can be provided to them so that they can work in better way. This include also under the employees welfare responsibility and service such as safety, health, welfare funds or social security and medical service to be provided to the employees as a time it is required. It also relates to supervision, employees counseling, established harmonious relationship with the employees, education and training also. In this employees welfare, it is also take care to counsel the employees whenever they feel demotivated, when they feel discontent with the employer or any employee, and also establishing harmonious among the all employees so they can work together into a team also and to educate them and train them for the proper and welfare of their employees also. When we talk about how human resource management can manage through the industrial relation, how can the relationship can maintain between the employees and employer and employee also. Industrial relation refers to the relationship and interaction between an organization management and its employee and the relationship among employees. HRM functions are instrumental in maintaining a harmonious and productive work environment by managing these relationships effectively. If we see industrial relationship is the art, like it is the one of manager's task, it depend on the HR person or a manager. How can they deal with the employees and how can they maintain the relationship with the employees, and it is also the science. It is based on some principles also through that employees relationship can so maintain, and it is together joint consultation and disciplinary process also. Solving the problems with mutual efforts, understanding human behavior and maintaining work relation, collective bargaining and settlement of disputes. It has come under the scope of human resource management in industrial relation. The main aim of maintaining the industrialization to safeguard the interest of employees by securing the highest level of understanding to the extent that does not negatively impact the organization, It means like how can we save the interest of the employees? If any employee is working in an organization, how we can save their interest. We can work for their interest also so that they can feel safe and they can feel motivated at the workplace, and also to keep into mind that interest not put any negative impact on the organization and on organization to achieve their objective also. At the end of this topic, we have learned that human resource management is one of the most complex and challenging field of management study. It mainly deals with the people dimension in management. We have also learned the scope of HRM can be classified into HRM in personnel management, HRM in employee welfare, and HRM in industrial relations. That's all for today. Thank you and happy learning.